Now that we know how to use regex, let me show you how it works in Python. So for us to be able to use regular expression, first we need to import this module re, which actually supports for use of regular expression in Python. The way it works is we come up with our pattern that we want to look for or check for finding a match, which is going to be a string. In this case, I am looking for any string that has this pattern in it, and sign and Gmail. And look at this R thing. So this R actually converts this string into a pattern, like a regular expression. So this R thing is very important. Do not miss that. So, and then using the RE module, I just compile this pattern. So what happens here is that now this pattern, Python gonna understand it and it's gonna convert it into a lower level language, something that can be used very fast and very effectively for finding a match or searching through other strings. So, and then we save this inside like another object. So now this pattern object has this actually has our pattern, so we can actually use that to look for a match or search for the same pattern inside another string. So here I want to know if this string is exact match as my pattern. As you can see, it does have my pattern in it, but the whole thing is not the exact match. So the result of this is going to be none. But what if I just look for my pattern inside another string? So I can use a search function. So in this case, if I just use this, the result is going to be a match object, which has all the details because we were able to find actually our pattern inside this string. So to demonstrate how it works, I just call the search on this string. I just got my match object. If match, that means if I found something. Now I just group the whole thing together. Let me run this so you can see the result here. So look at that. I want to know what match I found. So by just grouping all the details, it shows me that this is the match that I found, which is exactly my pattern that I found inside this given string. Another thing that it tells me is that where my pattern inside the given string starts and when it ends. So by just calling the start function and end function, we can actually get the index of what we were looking for. So it tells us our pattern starts at the index of 4, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect, and ends at 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. It stops at 10. So the character at the index of 10 is not included. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so the character at the index of 10 is not included. So this is the end point. It's a stop point, I should say. So that's it. So it's very easy to use. So for example, if we wanted to look for our pattern inside this string, we needed a loop, we needed conditions, we need to grab like a bunch of characters from this one every time, check them all out until we find where our pattern is inside this given string. But with this, now we can actually look for specific patterns inside the string very efficiently. And this is a simple pattern. We can actually look for very complicated ones inside the strings, that's what the regex is for. That's why we use regex to search for a specific match or a specific pattern inside the string very efficiently. So please go over other examples. They should be very intuitive. Play with them, add values to them, figure out how things work, because you kind of need to understand all these regular expression for the next phase.